I'm back. For y'all that didn't seem like no time, I found something that is so precious. I love these things. It's an old-fashioned tea thing, and it's like, and the little plate is nothing but a rosebud. It's so pretty. I love it. And I got 4 colors. So I got the pink, the red, the gold, and the blue. And I also got a pretty little tray to display them on. So they all sit in there nice and neat. And maybe one of these days I'll look for like a, not a teapot, but like a creamer or something like that. Something small that I can fit in the middle of them. But I found 2 teacups for my sister. They were full size. She likes the full size. I kind of like the smaller versions of things. So I packed hers up, but they're those Delft blue and white plates and cups, but they're different designs. So they're really pretty. She doesn't like them all to have the same design. So she'll get 1 teacup. Could be just the 1 teacup and saucer that's left of a set that sold. So she'll take it, she'll buy that one, and then she'll pick up just individual ones that don't match anything she already has. So she likes different ones, which I think is so cute because, well, hello, I got the minis. Yeah, that's me. I've been watching everybody lately. Madonna, yes, I have seen that woman on that wanted poster. I like seeing her on Thursdays. I may not ever get to comment because usually I'm watching, because since I'm doing these, I don't know if I told y'all what this is. This is like 176, I think it is. And then it's like 40 rows, single crochet. Yeah. I know, but I couldn't help it. They're so pretty. Okay. Because I know I hear somebody saying, you should be doing, yeah, I know. There was one other thing, and I wanted to talk to y'all about, y'all, I had some bad news. In Summer, I hate it. Rose, I really hate it. And everybody else I'm subscribed to on the crochet things in YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook. I can't get on Facebook anymore. They keep asking for a number generator or code generator, and I don't have one. So I haven't been on Facebook in over a month and a half, maybe close to 2 months. And I really haven't missed it except for the crochet ones, because that was the ones I paid attention to. And I don't know if I posted something awkward for Facebook or wrong, but boy, I'm not on there anymore. I can't get anybody to take my question about where to find a code generator. Nothing. I can't get into Facebook to get a contact us phone number. So if y'all have one, let me know so that I can actually call Facebook and say, hey, dudes, I'd like to check my Facebook, but y'all did an update on my phone that took it off. So whatever that update was, it just completely nailed Facebook off my phone, and I'm very upset about it. Because I like the crochet Facebook groups is where I get a lot of my ideas. And if I can't see them, I'm going through withdrawals on them. Usually the only thing I do on Facebook is play the games and go in my crochet rooms. Occasionally like and comment on people's photos, not very often. I rarely post anything myself. But Lord have mercy. Oh, y'all, I also noticed something else. Y'all gonna die laughing at me because y'all know it's true. I was ordering those dresses One of them was described as deep wine, and the other one was described as burgundy. Guess what? They're both the same color. You know what that color is? Maroon. The same color. I have them in the same bag together. They look identical. They could just like, I could switch off with each of them. But they're very pretty. One of them goes up to my neck, and I gotta figure out something for that, because I'm not good with things around my neck. It kind of makes it feel like it's choking me. But this one's a little loose, so maybe that'll work to my advantage. But, oh, my goodness. Linda just whipped up a scarf. Did y'all see the scarf she did for her granddaughter? Oh my God, how pretty is that? I mean, of course, her granddaughter got her that thing, but that scarf was fast. That woman is a machine. I know. Can't help it. That's just the way I am. And in case you're wondering, yes, I collect big bags. That's why I had the cow head bag, and now I got this tote bag, and I'm sure sooner or later I'll find another one. In fact, my sister's giving me one. I can't carry it on this side because it'll just make that bone loss worse. This side's fine. I have no problems on this side. No bone loss. Nothing. So, unless my insurance company tells me that they're going to test my bones for density, yeah, that might not work out to my advantage. But hey, I've never broken a bone. Well, except for toes. I think everybody's broken their toe by running into something. Yeah. When it hurts. And it's usually the side of the bed or the coffee table that gets you every time. That's why in my new little home, I do not have a coffee table, y'all. And it's not that I drink coffee, because I don't. I drink tea or Coke Zero or lemonade, which I love this summer. Water. I mean, those are my options. Kool-Aid, you name it. But no coffee. And I don't drink hot tea either. That's why I said I collect those. Because, hello, I'm never going to drink hot tea out of them. Y'all do, which is actually pretty cool to me. I just could never get into the taste of it. No matter what kind it was, it always just tasted kind of bitter to me, no matter how much sugar I put in there. And there are times when I have loaded that thing over half full of sugar. So, I know that's not for me. Let's see, it's starting to get dark here now. It's, let's see, 7:30. So it's kind of late-ish. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to post this later tonight, though, because everybody's at home. So that means I can't post until everybody's asleep. Yay. Helpful, right? I'm joking. I don't mind waiting. I usually don't sleep until late anyway. Get to bed till late, because if you're hurting and in a lot of pain, you don't like to sleep, because I mean it is hard, really hard to get comfortable. Once you get comfortable and go to sleep, you're okay for a bit, until unconsciously you move something. It don't matter what it is. It could be a finger, and it's going to cause the whole body to go on high alert again, and you're up again. So I'm up and down a lot during the night. And so when I say go to bed, I mean I usually go to sleep the first time around 11, 12-ish. I usually wake up about 2:30, 3 o'clock. They get up, and I can't go to sleep again until like 4:30. I have to stay up for a little while. My sister's the same way. So I have to stay up for a little while, and then take some medication, hope it kicks in enough so I can get some more sleep. And then I'll go back to sleep about 4:45 to 5. And then I'll sleep until I wake up, which is not that much longer. But I mean, it's fairly good. I do get a good bit of sleep on the second half. On the first half, I get hardly none, and I always feel like I'm like dragging. Y'all know what I mean, because I keep these. These are my friends. They called bags. They're there for a reason. That's about it though, y'all. I mean, I really haven't been doing nothing much. I did order something from Wish, y'all, and I didn't pay anything for it. Of course, it was one of those you pay for shipping and you don't pay for the product itself. So the shipping was only like $1.60. And I was like, okay, well then, you know. But y'all gonna laugh at me. I know you are. It is this. It is a ring that has this beautiful thing in it, and this light makes it look so pretty. But yeah, it's a wedding ring. I would wear just the band on this hand, my right hand, or this ring on this hand. By themselves, they don't look all that wedding-ish, so it works for me. Let's see. I think that's it, y'all. My pen. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I'm still trying to get I've got to pull out a skein of my cotton yarn and get started on at least a couple of washcloths in between these color changes with the blanket, because I want to get something to raise. I don't know if I'll make it in time for her deadline, but I'm going to try and get something to you, Rose. I know I keep saying that, but I'll eventually get to it. I swear. I'm going to start on some washcloths. I found a pretty pattern I like. I think it was Bag O' Day. She always has some really cute patterns. So I think pretty sure I bought a pattern from her for them. I'm not sure, but I think I did. On Etsy, which, yeah, what you're gonna do. So I think that's it. Just want to touch base, say hello, take care of yourselves, stay safe. If you can have the vaccine, talk to your doctor. If you can't have the vaccine, talk to your doctor. Pretty soon people are going to be caught between a rock and a hard place, because 80% of the people who can be vaccinated have been. So the other 20% of people are people who, for medical reasons or some other reason, are not getting the shot. And I hate that, because I hate that taint was put on those shots before they got out, before they actually launched. So a lot of people are passing up, but now they're talking boosters and they're talking pills, daily medication for it. So we'll see what happens. You know, they're already on Generation I or something overseas, so it's kind of like, I've been keeping up with it, but it says my daughter works with them. Patients. I try not to talk about it much. It's just sad. It's sad, because they're getting back to the point where they can't allow more than one person in the hospital. They can only allow the patient, and that breaks my heart, because nobody wants to let go of their relative without somebody there with them, and that completely tore me up last year, is that so many people died and they couldn't have anybody with them. And I prayed and prayed and prayed on that, because I was struggling, because I honestly was struggling, because it caught me so off guard. And then this past month I was feeling that way as well, and then my sister and her pastor sent me a little booklet of the Psalms. No, they sent me Psalms 23, which I absolutely adore. And then he sent me some other Psalms that kind of coincide with what you're feeling, like sad, angry, different things like that. He has verses and Psalms for it. So I was like, okay, I'm loving that. That is so helpful to me because I have a hard time finding my way back because I have no memory. I have a hard time finding my way back to where I want to be in the book. And it's just difficult. So I've got a new bookmark for my archaeology Bible, and got a bookmark for the day Christ died and the day Christ was born. I absolutely adore that book, simply because it goes through all the historical facts and the like meteorological, yeah, that word always gets me, all those things that were happening, because they have writings from the time, and actually they have writings from the area of Pontius Pilate, from his perspective, what was going on in Rome and what was going on in Israel. Everything was there. So it's actually awe-inspiring. I know they talk about in the Bible that, and I remember seeing this, but I'm not quite sure where. But they talk about him dying, and when he dies, the sky, went over, turned black, and, it was like an eclipse of the sun, and a dove flew up. Well, they weren't the only ones to be writing that, okay? Because the people taking the history of the area, which oral traditions back then were very, very important, and therefore when they were spoken as fact, and then they were passed on exactly that same way. That's why most of the time when you hear a story from back then, if it's an eyewitness story, it changes just a bit, not a whole lot, but it does change some. And that's because it's a different perspective of what was happening. So I get that. To me, it makes sense. But yeah, those are the two things that give me joy and faith and hope. So whenever y'all hear me talk about my faith, yeah, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. I'm not as outwardly boomeranging everybody out there about it, but I feel my journey and your journey are completely different. What I go through is not going to be anything close to what you go through. And what you go through, I won't understand, but there is somebody who does. And that's what I believe. And yeah. But love you guys. I hope y'all take care of yourselves. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of what it was. I'm a little perturbed right now. Oh well, I'll remember it later. And then I'll film another video another time, but I need to cut this one off because it's getting long. Thank y'all for sticking with me, even though I haven't recorded much. But I enjoy talking to you, and I'll try to be doing that more. That winter's coming and I'm starting to crochet more, and I may even do it while I'm crocheting later on. But right now, I can't. I gotta watch TV. I have watched 4 series. 4 entire series working on these. So I have started another series that's actually not a good idea to do. It's because you have to actually watch it. So, yeah, that doesn't quite work right. But I'll figure it out. Love y'all. Take care. And stay safe out there. Bye.